Easy, guys. I put my pants on, just like the rest of you, one leg at a time. Except, once my pants are on, I make gold records.
Hey, what's up, VC? Spin Doctor and his Vinyl Mayhem coming back to you. Today, doing another video. Yeah. First things first, want to do a little shout out to concert buddy Chance. He sent me some VCLT. Big thanks to him. I did not know he was going to do this, and I got this yesterday. Big thank you, Chance. He knew I wanted this, and he sent it to me. This is Pat Benatar, Best Shots. This is her greatest hits compilation from 1989. Actually, kind of a hard record to find. I've only seen it a couple times. One time here in North Carolina, and then a couple times out there where he's at. Believe it or not, when he was here, he was showing me one of his locals that had gotten this exact copy. And I said, oh man, I would love to get that. And the reason I would love to get it is because it is in the shrink with this awesome Rolling Stones sticker. The shop was $5.99 special. Trust me, it ain't $5.99 no more. But this copy is in immaculate condition. VG plus all the way. I would almost even say near mint. Played perfectly, no sounds, no clicks, no surface noise of any kind. Like I said, it's in the shrink. I mean, what more could you ask for? I think this would make Brandon, Mr. Hall of Fame, and JC even envious, to be honest with you. So big shout out to Concert Buddy. If you haven't gone to his channel, do it. It's a great channel. Chance is a great dude. So big shout out to him. I'll leave a link below, but check him out. Great dude. Thank you so much, Chance. I appreciate it. But what I wanted to talk about today was Hermanos Gutiérrez. Yes, I said that correctly, I'm pretty sure. Any of my Hispanic followers out there that speak Spanish, I do apologize if I butcher any of these. But these guys have been around since 2015, and this is their latest album that came out this year. This came out back in June. It is called Sonido Cosmico, which is something cosmic something. I'm sorry, I got a C in Spanish. But if you don't know these guys, two brothers from El Salvador, Esteban and Alejandro, I think. Don't remember which one's which. That's terrible, I know. Two brothers. These guys, one is 8 years older than the other. This one's 8 years older than him. I think that's Esteban. I think that's Alejandro. He is like a musical prodigy almost. He handles guitar and what's the word I'm looking for? Oh geez. He doesn't play the drums, but he does anyway. And then he does guitar and lap guitar. And he is self-taught. So when you put their styles together, and by the way, this is Latin music, obviously. It's all instrumental, beautiful sounding, laid back guitar. I want to say Steve Carlson, Bob Bradley, and Dylan at Noble talked about this record. We're very high on it. This was an indie exclusive color. It comes on a few different colors. This is the color I got. Beautiful color, love it. Sounds phenomenal, actually. It's on Easy Ride or Easy Eye Sound, but more on that in a second. But like I said, this came out this year in June. Beautiful sounding record. When it first came out, I was a little like, yeah, I don't know if I really like it, but people kept talking about it more and more. Like I said, two brothers. He's 8 years older than him. But their styles mend very, very well together. They're actually of El Salvador and Swiss descent. Their father was Swiss and their mother is from El Salvador. And they their music blends so well together. They started back in 2015, and it wasn't until 2022, I believe, that they were signed to a big label. So their last two records, this one and this one is El Bueno, El Malo, also on the Easy Sound, Easy Eye Sound, and this one came on very cool looking color vinyl as well. This one is the one that I really liked, which made me want this one as well after I heard it. This one has more of a Good, the Bad, and the Ugly spaghetti western sound to it, in my opinion. Beautiful sounding record. But this one's beautiful as well. It grew on me. What actually really made me go out and buy these was my wife. She was doing her thing looking at t-shirts, because she loves looking at band shirts and old shirts that have like an old vibe to it. And she found a Hermanos Gutiérrez shirt, and she was like, I don't know these guys. And so she looked them up on YouTube, and she started to listen to it, and she sent me the link. She said, I think you would really like these guys. And I was like, funny you mentioned that. I know exactly who they are. Yada yada. And she ended up buying the shirt. And so I went out, I bought this record and this record. Bought this record at Lunchbox, this record at Noble, because they were the only ones that had a copy. But in doing so, I ended up doing this as well. I bought these records because 2 weeks ago they reissued their records that were not on a major label, because like I said, it wasn't until 2022 when they signed to Easy Sound, Easy Eye Sounds, which is Dan Auerbach's from the Black Keys, his label, and he produced those two records, so that it has more of a commercial sound. These are very much still that great sound, but not as produced as the last two records, but still beautiful in my opinion. And so I went crazy thanks to Riverbend Records. Shout out to Billy Hurst and Riverbend Records. They got all of these, and I bought them. Billy said, hey, I got all those records if you want them. I said, yes please. And so I went a little nuts, and so I got this one. All of these were reissued for the first time in the US just 2 weeks ago. They all come on a really nice, cool looking vinyl. This one is El Camino de Mi Alma, I believe is how you say that. I love that cover because that truck. Beautiful sounding record. This one, Hiados del Sol. This one is actually on black vinyl, but I love that cover. Very cool. This one is actually was a compilation record that came out in 2020. It's a gatefold as well. I'm not going to show you the gatefold, but I'm going to show you the record. Came on this kind of colored vinyl. It's a little bit dust colored marble vinyl. Very nice looking as well. Then Hoy Como Ayer. I can't, like I said, I failed Spanish. Well, I didn't fail, but I gotta see. Didn't do very well. Anyway, this one here. Because all these came out on a independent label that they put out. That's a cool looking vinyl right there, isn't it? So this was all self put out stuff, and it's finally been reissued here in the States. Before it was all Switzerland, because like I said, they're of Swiss descent. And so anyway, I went kind of a little crazy, and I bought it all. Call me crazy, but it's just that beautiful guitar sound, twangy, like if you were just in the desert watching the tumbleweeds, or watching horses run across the desert, or watching an old western, and there was going to be a gun battle, or cowboys riding across the desert giving chase to a train, or something, just beautiful music. Or there was a bandito, that was giving chase, or the hero was giving chase, just whatever, just beautiful, beautiful music. And I didn't realize these guys, like I said, I don't know how they were discovered by Dan, but he obviously is a big fan. He even played on one of their records. I think it was not the last one, but the one before this one here. But like I said, great records. I know a lot of people have said that they think that this is going to be one of their top picks for record of the year. Their the record before this one, the one I showed, I know was nominated for a Grammy. This one's probably going to be nominated as well. And I love that artwork, just the way it, very, very cool. But just, like I said, it's great music to have on in the background to just relax to. Very soothing, very gentle, very just, kind of gather your thoughts. And sometimes that's what you just need, It's great to have that music to just kind of pound your fist to and sing, and but it's also great just to have that nice soothing, sit back and relax, especially like on a Sunday like today. For me, or like a day after like a hard day of work, it's nice to kind of just sit back and relax and chill out. It's very chill out music. It'd be great to, I don't drink and I don't smoke, but it would be something that I could see myself that if I did have a nice scotch or a whiskey, have a cigar or a blunt, again, I don't do that, but be the kind of music that you would do that to for sure. Anyway, guys, if you haven't heard of these guys, look them up. You can stream their music anywhere. Like I said, it's just good stuff. So I want to thank my wife for pushing me to look into more of their stuff. Thanks Steve, Bob Bradley, and Dylan, and Logan actually too, over at Noble for pushing that stuff on me. Just really good stuff. Stuff that I normally probably wouldn't have. Would I have bought the record? Probably not. Would I have listened to it? Sure. But I'm glad that I did buy the records, because the records sound great too. Mastered very well, done very well, just great. And really cool looking vinyl too, which that's always a nice perk too whenever you're playing it. Anyway, guys, that's what I got for you today. Hope you enjoyed it. Again, shout out to Chance. Thank you again for the VCLT, my friend. I'll have to shoot you back with something. And then shout out to Billy Hurst, Riverbend Records, having all that stuff, because you were the only store that I found that had all those records, so I appreciate that. And yeah, until next time, guys, if you can, leave me a thumbs up, like, comment, all that good stuff, and I will see you down the road. Peace and love. Bye-bye.